for coming out tonight. This is such a great crowd. I am so excited everybody's here. For those who don't know, I'm Melissa Swindell. I'm the director of the Georgia Writers Museum. Show of hands, who's been here before? Okay, a good number. Expected all the writers' hands to go up, but that's okay. You guys are here either to see your writers or your actors or your friends and family who are in this production. This has been a phenomenal group of talent. I mean, from the writers spending a week working on this to the actors coming together in about a week to do staged readings. Betty's our photographer for tonight. She's on our board of directors, so she'll be around. But thank you all for coming and showing your support. We had no idea how many people would come out tonight, and this is just so wonderful for everyone to be here supporting our students. So, round of applause. Thank you guys so much. So if you don't know, Georgia Writers Museum is a museum. Next door we have our exhibits. You all probably know Alice Walker, Pulitzer Prize winners from Eatonton. Joel Chandler Harris, who recorded the Brer Rabbit, Uncle Remus folk tales, is from Eatonton. But in addition to that, there's 7 other really famous writers on equal scale of these two within 30 miles of the museum where you're sitting tonight. And so we talk about them next door. There's also 111 distinguished Georgia writers who are on that scale. And amongst us tonight is one of our very own Georgia Author of the Year Award winners, Chris Negron, who taught camp this past summer, and we appreciate him being here. I also think I heard from a little bird that it's his birthday, so I'm not going to make you all sing, but thank you, Chris, for being here tonight. A couple of more things. So in addition to exhibits and to, of course, student education, we also do work in the school system, pre-K through 12th grade. Ty was on our junior board, which was very exciting. We had a fantastic program this spring. And then, of course, we have adult programming as well. Meet the Author once a month, writers workshops. Coming up in October, we have our Spooky Story Contest for 3rd grade through 8th grade. Typically 700 to 800 entries each year, prizes for each grade level. It's a lot of fun. The stories are great. We're always looking for judges, so if you're interested in reading, come see me. You don't have to read all 700, don't worry. There's only like 10 to 20 that you have to read, and they're all one page. And then lastly, we have our Haunted Eatonton program, which is, I think, our 4th year running it. And when you see the actors here tonight, many of them have been in it. Some of our writers' big sisters have played Sylvia. Sylvia's our famous ghost in town. But it's a fantastic program where these actors get out into the square and into downtown historic Eatonton, and they make the ghost stories come alive, and it's a lot of fun. So that's the end of October. It's in your program along with some of our other events coming up. And then just one quick housekeeping thing. The posters that you see along the wall here, that's the order that we will be showing the plays in tonight. So as we transition from one to the other, that's how you know where we are, along with the cast list in your program. If you didn't get one of these, they are at the front desk before you leave, so make sure you grab one. And let me introduce our producer for the evening, Ty Young. So most of you know him, I guess. But Ty has been an essential part of our local theater community for years. He's performed on stage in shows like Mamma Mia, Fiddler on the Roof, Matilda, and Honk, and has also taken on major backstage roles, including stage managing in productions for In the Heights, Pippin, and Junie B. Jones. Ty served on the Georgia Writers Museum Junior Board last school year and continues to support the arts in many ways. Whether he's leading a rehearsal, running sound, or helping young artists shine, all the best, Ty. You've truly made a lasting impact.
Hey everyone, if you can't tell, I'm Ty Young. I just want to thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I've been working with the Georgia Writers Museum this summer to produce their very first student writing camp. So that's super duper exciting. It was hosted from June 2nd to June 6th, and it was available for students in grade 6 through grade 12. I served as a camp lead for that along with Miss Gloria Edge back there. During that camp, we brought in professional writers who have worked with really professional people like Disney, DreamWorks, and even Netflix. These professional writers worked with the students to help them with things like their plot, developing their characters, and really just turning their writings into something real. And then once the scripts were completed, I began searching for actors to make their stories come to life. So that's when I found Elizabeth Brosman and Chloe Butts. They're our directors, and they casted and directed the entire thing, and they just did an amazing job, and I'm so proud. And then I wanted to talk a minute about the name. So if you didn't know, It's a Reading Of is the name I picked for this. And this is due, so if you don't know a lot about stage readings, it usually focuses less on props and costumes and focuses more on the actual story and like the actors and stuff. So a lot of the times when stage readings are introduced, you'll say, hey everybody, welcome to a reading of, and then you'd say the name of the script. So I thought it would just be a great title for tonight to call it just a reading of, keeping it plain and simple. And I just want to go over a few housekeeping rules. We're so glad that we have such a great, big, large audience tonight. There's a lot of entrances and exits for the actors in different places. So it would be great if we could keep all your personal belongings out of the aisles and keep them tucked immediately underneath your seat. That would just really help out a lot. And then also, please make sure all your phones are on silent and turned off. We have Miss Betty back there taking pictures, so you don't need to take pictures. We have a camera back there recording the entire thing, and that's going to be posted on the Georgia Writers Museum's YouTube page. So no need to worry about any of that. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I just wanted to say that I'm so proud of everyone who's been a part of this process. The writers, the directors, the actors, y'all all worked so hard to make this such an amazing event, and I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you all so much for coming out and seeing them and supporting the arts. And now, welcome to A Reading Of.